Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today, via tape delay from Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson, it's the American Legion Baseball. We have a good one here for you today. It's the Fayette County American Legion All-Star Game between the American and National League teams. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Hanola with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for this evening's game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. I'm Tony Hanola with Jerry Dupay, and we'll be back with the first pitch after this message.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
DJ Farkas, number 24 from Connersville. Colin Flynn, number 10 from Connersville. Kyle Rydell, number 5 from Connersville. Cole Shear, number 12 from Connersville. Jeremy Salabia, from number 7 from Farmington. Nolan Sennett, number 26 from Farmington. Alan Van Sickle, number 17 from Farmington. Trey Fry, from number 8 from Farmington. John Harrow, number 21 from Farmington. Max Galden, number 25 from Bell Vernon. Yeah! Ben LaCarte, from number 11 from Bell Vernon. Keaton Riley, number 5 from Bell Vernon. Nick Stanger, number 4 from Bell Vernon. Tyler Rush, number 10 from Waynesburg. Representing the national team, which will be our home team tonight, it's made up from Uniontown, the Smithfield Fairchance area, and Colonial. The head coach today is Brad Yeoman. Our first player is Dylan Bonner, number 6 from Uniontown. Nick Kumar, number 8 from Uniontown. Garrett Myers, number 18 from Uniontown. Chad Petrus, number 13 from Uniontown. Caleb Scott, number 7 from Uniontown. And Dino Vecchiola, number 1 from Uniontown. Nate Zimkowski, number 9 from Uniontown. Nate Bricker, number 4 from Smithville. Jace Capolini, number 32 from Smithville. Willie Palmer, number 24 from Smithville. Creed Potkuhl, number 1 from Smithfield. Josh Sharency, number 18 from Smithfield. Rick Marucci, number 22 from Colonial 3. Mike Petrock, number 8 from Colonial 3. DJ Zimkowski, number 15 from Colonial 3. And Drew Miller, number 13 from Waynesburg. Tonight, we have Toby McKnight, Joe Volpe, and Jerry Simon umpiring. And good luck to boys from both teams. Now Chad Petrus will read the pledge.
Tonight's lineups have been introduced for both teams on the American and National team. Tonight's umpires for the game is going to be Joe Volpe, Jerry Simon, and Toby McKnight behind the plate. And we'll be right back after these messages for the start of the Legion All-Star game here at Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson right after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the Schiffbauer Field here at Hutchinson Park. We're getting ready for the first pitch in the American Legion All-Star game, playing the National League team, which features players from Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, Colonial 3, and one representative from Waynesburg. Their head coach today is going to be Brad Yeoman, against an American League team made up of players from Connellsville, Farmington, Bell Vernon, and one representative from Waynesburg. Their head coach is Joe Bonadio. We'll go over the starting lineups. Leading off for the American team will be outfielder Caleb Dillon. Batting second is going to be third baseman Nolan Sennett. Batting third, catcher Brant Bonadio. Batting fourth, first baseman Max Godden. Batting fifth, Cole Shearer. He's going to be at third. Batting sixth, Cole Stanger playing second base. Batting seventh, Tyler Fry playing first. Batting eighth is Ben Lecarte, and batting ninth is the starting pitcher for the American team is Colin Flynn.
Time to play ball.
For the defense for the National League, we have Andino Vecchiola starting out as a starting pitcher here today. Catching will be DJ Zimkowski. There's the first pitch to Dylan, fouled off. Around the horn, we're going to have Nate Zimkowski at third, Nick Kumar at short. Second baseman's going to be Willie Palmer, and first base is going to be Nate Bricker. The outfield in right field is Dylan Bonner. Center field is is Mike Petrock, and in left field is going to be Creed Potkel. Says we'll get back to the action here. Caleb Dillon, count now 1-1. Vecchiola deals. There's a little number down at third. Vecchiola off the mound to try to make the play, but can't do it. Dillon leads off with an infield single. Dillon representing Connellsville here today. And as we said, representatives from various teams throughout the American Legion. Batting next will be Nolan Sennett. Sennett representing Farmington. Pitchers in this game today only allowed 2 innings. This is going to be a 7-inning affair. There's no mercy rule in this game today. Extra hitters, DHs, courtesy runners, all the rules apply. And as we mentioned, Vecchiola pitching his first inning, and he'll just be allowed 2 here today. First pitch to Sennett outside. Brant Bonadillo, catcher from Connellsville, on deck. Caleb Dillon at first. There's a foul back by Sennett. Nice pitch. Nate Bricker at first, trying to hold Dillon on. Vecchiola, star for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs this year, and playing well throughout the summer here for the Uniontown Legion team. Here's a 1-1 pitch to Sennett. Again fouled off. Luckily, almost got Brant Bonadillo there in the on-deck circle. Had to stay awake there a little bit. Right off the fence, Brant kind of giving Sennett a little look. Caleb Dillon at first with an infield single. Nice lead being held by Bricker. Infield, outfield playing straight away. Here's a pitch to Sennett. Curveball, breaking curveball, strike 3. Nice pitch by Vecchiola to record the first out in top of the first inning.
Brant Bonadillo.
Now coming to bat will be Brant Bonadillo, starting catcher. He'll be followed by Max Godden. Here's a pitch from Vecchiola, a little outside. As we mentioned, the battery today to start this game off. DJ Zimkowski representing Colonial number 3, and Vecchiola representing Uniontown. The Uniontown team with 7 representatives here in this game. Smithfield Fairchance with 5, Colonial 3 with 3, and Waynesburg has 2 representatives, 1 for each team. On the other side, Connellsville with 6. There's a foul off by Bonadillo. So we mentioned Connellsville has 6 representatives, Farmington with 5, Bell Vernon with 4, and as we mentioned, Waynesburg with 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bonadillo flares it into right field. Nice job by Dylan Bonner to track that down. Bonner going towards the line, making a nice play. Thought the ball was actually going to fall in, but Bonadillo able to get to it. So
Max Godden, number 25.
Now coming to bat, representing Bell Vernon, is Max Godden. Max starting in the outfield today. I should have corrected myself, said he was at third base, but he's actually going to be in the outfield today for the American team. On deck will be Cole Shearer from Connellsville. 2 outs now. There's a curveball on the outside corner by Vecchiola. Caleb Dillon on first. Led off the game with an infield single. Hasn't been able to advance at all. Vecchiola keeping him close. Bricker holding him on. Again, around the horn, Bricker at first from Smithfield. He's on the same side as second baseman Willie Palmer from Smithfield. On the left side of the infield, shortstop Nick Kumar playing short, and third baseman Nate Zimkowski, both representing Uniontown. Another strike by Vecchiola. 0-2 now on Gauden. 2 down. Here's the pitch, breaking pitch just a little outside. Vecchiola tried to nibble on that outside corner again. Nice pitch, nice waist pitch there by Andino. Gauden now 1-2. There's a curveball in the dirt. It's going to get away from DJ Zimkowski. Caleb Dillon is going to advance to second. Now with a runner in scoring position, a 2-2 count and 2 outs for the American team. Max Gauden trying to drive in the first run of the game. Vecchiola gets a sign. Going through a litany of them now because of the runner on second base. Here's Vecchiola with the pitch, curveball, and got him swinging. So Vecchiola, after the leadoff single by Dillon, holds the American League team 2 strikeouts and a flyout to right field. So after the top of the first inning, it's the American League nothing and the National Legion team coming to bat. And we'll be right back after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the Schiffbauer Field here at Hutchinson for the American Legion All-Star game here. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Leading off for the National League team will be Willie Palmer. He'll be followed by Dylan Bona, DJ Zimkowski batting third, Nate Zimkowski batting cleanup, Nick Kumar batting fifth, Nate Bricker batting sixth, and Dino Vecchiola, starting pitcher, batting seventh, Creed Potko batting eighth, and Mike Petrock batting ninth for the national team. Starting pitcher here today for the American team is Jeremy Saliba. His outfield consists of left fielder Caleb Dillon. Center fielder will be Ben LeCarte. Right field will be Max Gauden. There's a strikeout. Willie Palmer goes down swinging.
Up to bat, number 6, Dylan Bona.
Dylan Bona now coming up. Saliba with the first out, a strikeout there by Willie Palmer. Let's go around the infield. Third base for the American team is Cole Shearer. Playing shortstop is Nolan Sennett. Second baseman is Cole Stanger, and at first is Tyler Fry. Jeremy Saliba is starting pitcher, and the starting catcher is Brant Bonadillo from Connellsville. First pitch to Dylan Bona, fouled off. 0-1, 1 out. Here's Saliba from Farmington. Strike 2 on the outside corner, nice pitch. Not so sure Dylan Bona agreed with that, but pretty nice looking pitch. Curveball outside. Good waist pitch by Saliba. Saliba representing Farmington. Ball 2 outside. Bona going to be followed by DJ Zimkowski from Colonial 3. Nate Zimkowski from Uniontown, cleanup spot. And Bona goes down too. Jeremy Saliba comes out, strikes out the first 2 batter he faces. And that's going to bring up DJ Zimkowski, catcher, as we mentioned, from Colonial 3. DJ the lefty. Saliba, 2 quick strikeouts on roughly about 9 pitches. Don't have a pitch count here today. Just 2 innings each for the pitchers. Nobody's allowed to pitch more than 2 innings. We said 7-inning game, no run rule here. Zimkowski fouls it off. Not so sure if that didn't catch catcher Brant Bonadillo on the calf, but seems to be shaking it off pretty good. Home plate umpire Toby McKnight. There's a shot straight up, going out to left field. Dillon comes in. Caleb Dillon comes in and makes the catch. So, 1-2-3 inning. Zimkowski flies out to left. So after 1 full inning of play here at Schiffbauer Field at Hutchinson, it's the American League team 0 and the National League team 0, and we'll be right back right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back to Schiffbauer Field here at Hutchinson. We're going to the top of the second inning. The American team against the national team in the American Legion All-Star game. We got a pitching change. Andino Vecchiola was the original starter for Uniontown. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, no runs. Now the new pitcher will be also from Uniontown. It's going to be Garrett Myers. Garrett, the lefty, coming on. Garrett actually started the game against Connellsville on Friday night, one that Uniontown won 10-4. Garrett pitched 3 2/3 innings, and he was followed up by Vecchiola in that big win. Read the article in today's paper basically saying that Coach Brad Yeoman was worried about the heat and worried about the pitching and tried to split the game up between the two of them. It worked out quite well. They both gave good innings for Uniontown, and they were able to pull out a big victory. There's a first pitch by Garrett Myers to Cole Shearer. Shearer going to be followed by Cole Stanger and Tyler Fry. First pitch is a strike by Garrett. Second pitch fastball just a little low. Shearer representing Connellsville. Stanger on deck representing Bell Vernon. There's a pop fly. Drifting back. It's going to be first baseman Nate Bricker, but faded back, kind of was in no man's land, and actually the ball, pretty tough play for Nate. Going to have to give Shearer a single on that. Pretty tough play by Nate Bricker. It was kind of in no man's land. He tried to make an over-the-shoulder catch, but couldn't pull it off. So, again, second inning where the leadoff batter is on, Cole Shearer. Caleb Dillon had a base hit, infield hit his first time up to lead off the first inning.
Batting now, number 4, Nick Stanger.
So, Shearer being held on by Bricker. Nick Stanger batting, but from Bell Vernon, fouls one off. Nick starting today at second base for the American team. I apologize, I called him Cole earlier on in the game. Pretty nice lead over there by Shearer. Myers just misses outside. Count now on Stanger, 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here. We're in the top of the second inning. I'm sorry. American team and the national team. On deck, Tyler Fry from Farmington. There's a pitch by Myers. Hit down to second. Palmer going to make the turn? No. He's going to go to first and get the sure out. So Stanger with the fielder's choice. He's going to be out 4-3, but that advances Cole Shearer to second. So now a runner in scoring position for the American team with 1 out. Brings up the lefty Tyler Fry from Farmington.
Tyler Fry.
Tyler starting first baseman here today for the American team. Myers sets. Fry fouls it off. Nice cut by Tyler. I'm sure Coach Brad Yeoman's going to be rotating the pitching throughout. Uniontown has 5 games scheduled for this week. They're trying to make up a bunch because of their successful high school season. Ooh, a little inside. Had Fry bailing out. So Garrett trying to work the inside corner. Yeah, because the Laurel Islands Mustangs had such a nice high school season, their Legion season's kind of been compacted in a lot of doubleheaders. Nice pitch by Garrett. Little slider. Fry thought it might have been a little bit high, but it was letter high. Good call there by umpire Toby McKnight. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Fouled off by Fry. Stays alive. Cole Shearer at second. He singled to lead off this inning. Went to second on a ground ball fielder's choice by Nick Stanger. Waiting on deck is center fielder Ben LeCarte, representing Bell Vernon. Here's a pitch from Myers. Curveball. Fry just a little bit ahead of it, but gets a piece of it to stay alive. Count still 1-2. 1 out here in this top of the second inning. Infield playing straight away. There's a pitch high, but Fry chases it. It's going to be the first strikeout today for Garrett Myers and the second out of this inning. And that's going to bring up center fielder Ben LeCarte.
Up to the plate, number 11, Ben LeCarte.
Garrett Myers coming in relief of Vecchiola. LeCarte going to be followed by Jeremy Saliba. We may have no, we do not have an extra hitter. Actually allowed an extra hitter or a DH in this game, but they're going to have Saliba bat for himself. LeCart fouls one back. Now, 0-2. Garrett Myers trying to leave another runner stranded for the American team. Garrett sets and deals. Foul ball barely. LeCart just able to hang in there. 1-2 count. Again, Shearer led off with a single. The National League team trying to strand him here on second base. And there's a high pitch that LeCart chases. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. Garrett Myers comes in, strands a runner on second. So, in the top of the second inning, it's no runs, one hit, no errors, and one runner left on base. We'll come back for action in the bottom of the second inning here at Schiffbauer Field at the Hutchinson Complex, right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the Hutchinson Sports Complex on a beautiful Sunday night. We're here with the American Legion All-Star Game. There's Jeremy Saliba coming in for his second inning of work. He's going to be facing in this inning cleanup hitter Nate Zimkoski, Nick Kumar, and Nate Bricker for the Nationals. Pitch on the inside corner. Nice pitch there by Saliba. Caught the inside corner, Zimkoski. Pretty much right on top of the plate. This pretty nice looking pitch by Saliba. Again, up, just a check swing roller is going to go to short. Sennett tries to make a play, but able to beat it out. So Nate Zimkoski with the leadoff hit for the Nationals.
Now batting.
Their first runner of the base of the game. Now coming to bat is going to be shortstop Nick Kumar, representing the Uniontown team. And as mentioned, Nate Bricker, first baseman from Smithfield Fairchance, on deck. First hit and a first base runner for the national team today. There's a shot into center field. Nice play by LeCart to run that down. Kumar hit that ball right on the nose, but just right at LeCart, who drifted over to left center and made that play look mighty easy. So nice shot by Nick, just nothing to show for it. So that's the first out of the inning.
Nate Bricker.
Now batting is Nate Bricker. Bricker, as we said, starting first baseman today. Zimkoski with the leadoff hit. Still at first, being held on by Tyler Fry. Saliba, 2 strikeouts in the first, struck out the first 2 batters he faced. Zimkoski leads off the second with a base hit. There's a pitch to Bricker. Catches the outside corner. 1-1 count. Saliba, as we mentioned, in his second inning of work here for the American team. There's a pitch pulled right into the hole between short and third. So Bricker with the hit. Zimkowski made a wide turn, thought about going, but Caleb Dillon able to get that ball back into the infield pretty quickly. So now all of a sudden, we got 2 runners on and 1 out here. That brings up Andino Vecchiola, starting pitcher. Andino, the lefty, had a good hitting season as well for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Trying to drive in the first run of the game. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Curveball by Saliba. Nate Zimkowski at second. Nate Bricker at first. And Dino Vecchiola. Creed Potko on deck. Pitch is outside by Saliba. 1-1. Now 2 hits in this inning for the national team. Here's Saliba's pitch. Hung that curveball a little bit, but Vecchiola fouls it off and nails a car. It's one of the hazards of parking here at Hutchinson Park. Count now 1-2, 1 out. Pitch to Vecchiola and rips it into center field. Is it going to fall? It does. Ben LaCarte makes a nice play, but Zimkowski's going to round. Is there going to be a play at the plate? Nope. Cut off, and Nate Zimkowski scores the first run of the game for the national team. An RBI single by Andino Vecchiola, and the Nationals take a quick 1-0 lead. Vecchiola with the 3rd hit of the inning. So now another runner in scoring position, Nate Bricker at second. Vecchiola at first. Fry going to drift off a little bit, give him some space. Here's the first pitch to Potko, right at second baseman. Nice play. Can they turn 2? And they do. Beautiful turn there by Nick Stanger to Sennett, who throws it over to Fry, and beautiful play. Tailor-made double play. So we're going to have a 4-6-3 double play, and that's going to end the inning. So in the bottom of the second inning, we had 1 run on 3 hits. No errors and nobody left on base. So after 2 complete innings of play, it's the Nationals 1 and the American team 0. And we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
Number 7, Jeremy Saliba.
All right, welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We've got a pretty good game here. The American and national team representing the American Legion Baseball All-Star Game. Now coming in to pitch for the national team is going to be Josh Zarenci. Zarenci representing Smithfield. He's going to come in relief of Garrett Myers. And here's Zarenci's first pitch. And there's a shot by Colin Flynn. Oh, I'm sorry, that's going to be by Jeremy Saliba. So the starting pitcher, Saliba, gave him 2 good innings. So Saliba starts out this inning with the base hit.
Next to bat, number 10, Colin Flynn.
It's the 3rd time in as many innings that the American team has led off with a base hit. but still have no runs to show for it. So nice shot there by Saliba. That brings up Caleb Dillon. Dillon had an infield single his first time up, was stranded at first base in the first inning. So Saliba on first, being held by Bricker. Here's a pitch by Zarenzi. There's a high chopper to Palmer. Going to take it by himself, make the throw, double play. No, high and into the dugout. So Palmer records the out at second base, retiring Saliba 4 unassisted. But his throw's a little bit high. Bricker not able to pull that one in, and it goes into the dugout. So we're going to have to give Palmer an error on that play. As we said, Saliba going to be retired 4 unassisted. But the fielder's choice
The top of the order, number 15.
is going to put Caleb Dillon on second. Coming to bat now. Oh, I'm sorry, that is Caleb Dillon. I'm sorry. That was Colin Flynn batting for the extra hitter. I'm sorry. So Colin Flynn with a hit. I'm sorry, Guidon's on the fielder's choice. Now Caleb Dillon up. Zarenzi, there's a shot by Dillon. It's his second hit of the day out to left field. Podkul throws it in a little bit over the cutoff man, but Dillon not able to advance. So now runners on first and third with 1 out. And I'll apologize because Colin Flynn, like I said, got a hit into a fielder's choice, and that's going to be a base hit there by Caleb Dillon. There's a shot by Sennett. Bona went back and broke on it now, had to charge in, and it's going to fall in. It's going to be a base hit. Nolan Sennett with the hit, and that's going to score number 10.
Batting next, number 13, Brant
Tyler Rush. I'm sorry, scores Colin Flynn. So Flynn scores the first run of the game. That's going to bring Brant Bonadillo up. Bonadillo fouls one straight up. There's going to be a play. Zimkowski's measuring it up. Nice play by DJ Zimkowski. That's a tough play by the catcher. But he's able to retire Brant Bonadillo. So now with 2 outs in the inning, that's going to bring up Max Godden, the right fielder.
Number 25,
we said
Max Godden.
Nolan Sennett with the big hit, RBI single to tie this game up. Here's Godden. Godden struck out his first time up against Andino Vecchiola. We'll get this right yet. Now at second base is Caleb Dillon. Pitch by Zarenski, just misses on the inside. So we got a 1-1 game. 4 hits now by the American team. There's a pitch down and away. Good block by DJ Zimkowski. Count now 3-0. Pitch by Zarenski just misses on the inside. So there's the first walk of the game. Issued to Max Godden. So now Godden on first. Nolan Sennett on second. That's going to bring up Cole Shearer. Shearer singled in the second inning his first time up. A little flare over first baseman Nate Bricker, who couldn't handle that. There's Zarenski's pitch. Nice pitch on the inside corner, strike 1. So now 2 outs. Zarenski tried to get out of trouble here and gave up 1 run so far. Trying to hold it to 1. There's a pitch fouled off by Shearer. We've seen for the national team, Vecchiola start, Myers come in. Now Cerenzi on the 3rd inning of action. We're going to see a pitching change for the American team. Jeremy Saliba pitched the first 2, but no pitcher's allowed to pitch more than 2 innings. There's a shot down the line. Going foul. Bona can't get to it, out of play. So Shearer stays alive. Every player must play an inning. And as we said, no mercy rule, but the way pitching's going here today, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. 7-inning contest. We're in the top of the third inning. 1-1. There's Sorensi with a curveball. Hit the short. Here's Nick Kumar. He's going to take it himself and retire Stanger at second base. So in the top of the third inning, the American team able to score 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 2 men left on base. So after 2.5 innings of play, it's the American and national teams tied up 1-1 here on the South Union Township Sports Network, and we'll be right back right after these messages.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Leading off for the national team is Mike Petrock. He'll be followed by the top of the order, Willie Palmer. We have a new pitcher now for the American team. It's Alan Van Sickle, representing Farmington. He relieves his teammate, Jeremy Saliba, who pitched 2 good innings for the American team, giving up 1 run. There's a shot pulled way foul. Actually on the basketball course, really got ahead of that pitch. Petrock, as we mentioned, followed by Willie Palmer and Dylan Bonner. There's a curveball, nice pitch by Van Sickle. Petrock representing Colonial 3. With his 2 other teammates, Rick Marucci and DJ Zimkowski. Petrock playing center field here today for the national team, coached by Brad Yeoman. There's a sidearm deal, and it's going to be a nice play. Third baseman Cole Shearer with a beauty right there, ranged well to his left, and made a fine play to retire Petrock. So have to put a star on that one. Goes 5-3, and good play by Shearer, showing good range and a good arm. Now coming up, Willie Palmer. Palmer struck out his first time up. 1-1 game here. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the third inning here. Hutchinson Sports Complex. Tony Hanola and Jerry Dupé. Here's a pitch by Van Sickle. Catches the outside corner. Breaking ball. Palmer, as we mentioned, struck out the first time. Saliba struck out the first 2 batters for the Nationals. Van Sickle, the lefty from Farmington. No changes in the outfield or infield as of yet. There's a shot back to the box. Nice play by Van Sickle. Going to retire Willie Palmer 1-3. And that's going to bring up Dylan Bonner. No, we're going to have, this is actually going to be number 13, representative from Waynesburg. It's going to be Drew Miller from Waynesburg. He's going to bat for Bonner. As we mentioned, Waynesburg has 2 representatives in this game. Drew Miller and Tyler Rush. First pitch swinging. Nice play again by Van Sickle, and he's going to be able to retire the last 2 batters 1-3. So, in the bottom of the 3rd inning, we have no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Nationals. We've gone through 3 complete, and we've got a 1-1 tie between the American and National League All-Stars here in the American League Legion All-Star game at Hutchinson. And we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're ending the top of the 4th inning. Another pitching change for the Nationals is Nate Bricker coming in, and the first pitch to number 4. I'm sorry, that's going to be Nick Stanger. makes the first out. Yeah, Sorenzi at second base now. We have wholesale changes on defense. That was Stanger's out. Now it's going to be Tyler Fry batting now for Farmington. Again, Bricker pitching now for the National League team. New catcher is Chad Petrus from Uniontown. There's a strike by Bricker on the outside corner. So Stanger leads off the inning with a pop out to second baseman Josh Sorenzi. Wholesale changes on defense. Vecchiola at first now. Sorenzi at second. Playing shortstop is Rick Marucci, I'm sorry. Playing third base is Jace Cappellini. Left field is Caleb Scott. Petrock still in center. And in right field, representing Waynesburg, is Drew Miller. So here's Fry. He struck out his first time up. He's going to hit a shot to short, and that ball takes a wicked hop. Kicks right off Marucci's glove. Can't give him an error there. I can't. That ball took a bad hop and just came up on him. So we're going to give Fry a single. And that's going to bring up Ben LeCarte. LeCarte struck out his first time up against Garrett Myers. And here's the pitch by Bricker. Inside. LeCarte backed off of that one. Good thing. Bricker bringing some heat. He's the fourth pitcher today for the national team. As we mentioned, Vecchiola started, Myers with the second inning, and Sorenzi with the third inning. Now Bricker in the fourth. There's a strike to center fielder Ben LeCarte. Van Sickle on deck. Van Sickle relieved Saliba in the bottom of the third inning. There's a little flare by LeCarte, and it's going to fall in. Is there a play at second base? A high throw, but nice back up there by Jace Cappellini. Miller had the right idea. Fry not able to go very far. Had to play it halfway in case the ball was caught. Didn't want to get doubled off. Miller just with the high throw. So that's going to be the second hit of the inning, first for LeCarte. And that's going to bring up pitcher Alan Van Sickle. Van Sickle came in the third inning, as we mentioned, to relieve Saliba. So Fry on second. LeCarte on first. Van Sickle to face Nate Bricker. A 1-1 game. That's the fifth hit in today's game for the American team. 1 run on 5 hits. There's a strike. Van Sickle chases. Bricker representing Smithfield. On deck, going to be Colin Flynn. Bricker's pitch just misses outside. Van Sickle to be followed by Flynn. Bottom of the order, Flynn being the extra hitter today. Bricker with the little Joe Musgrove move there. Outside, nice stop there by Petrus. Trying to get Bricker to settle down a little bit. Chad came in, as we mentioned. Every player has to play at least 1 inning in this all-star game, so pretty much using the bench is Coach Yeoman in this inning. There's a pitch by Bricker right down the heart. Van Sickle now with a full count, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Tyler Fry at second base, Ben LeCarte at first. Van Sickle with the payoff pitch. Bricker rocks and deals. Fouls it off. Stays alive. Nice job by Van Sickle. We're in the top of the fourth. The 7-inning affair. Van Sickle trying to put his team up. The runner in scoring position is Fry. Here's a pitch by Bricker. Fouls another one off. Pretty good at bat here by Alan Van Sickle. As we mentioned, umpires today, it's Toby McKnight behind the dish. First base is Joe Volpe. The umpire down the third base line, Jerry Simon. Bricker gets the sign. And here's the pitch. Change up. Van Sickle out in front. It's going to be an infield fly rule. Batter's going to be out no matter what. And the catch is going to be made by Rick Marucci. So nice change up off speed pitch there by
Number 10,
Bricker to get Van Sickle to reach. Now coming in to bat will be extra hitter Colin Flynn. Flynn hit into a fielder's choice the first time up. Got on an error by Palmer. There's the pitch from Bricker, just down and low. So 2 down now. 2 runners still on base for the American team. Bricker trying to get out of this inning. Here's a pitch. Flynn pops one up. Is it going to stay in play? Cappellini giving chase. He's got room, and he makes the play. Nice play by Jace Cappellini. It just came in at third base in the top of the inning. So all of a sudden now we're going to have no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men stranded again for the American team. They've stranded 6 runners on base so far through 4 innings. So after 3.5 innings of play, it's the American League and National team tied up 1-1 here at the Schiffbauer Field at the Hutchinson Complex, and we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Drs. Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Okay, now leading off for the national team is Chad Petrish. Petrish came in and replaced DJ Zimkowski last inning. And first pitch swinging, Petrish to left field. Caleb Dillon lines it up and makes the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 out. New pitcher now for the American team is John Harum. Harum representing Farmington.
Coming up
Harum.
Number 32.
No other changes defensively for the American team. Petrus first out of the inning. Now batting is Jace Cappellini. Cappellini came in at third for Nate Zimkowski last inning. So Cappellini with Drew Miller to follow. I'm sorry, Nick Marucci to follow. I'm sorry. So Cappellini, Marucci. We had wholesale changes last inning by Coach Brad Yeoman. There's a pitch. Hit long and deep. Dillon way back. Nice catch. Caleb Dillon with a nice catch out there. Actually thought that ball had a chance to get to the fence for a double for Cappellini, but Dillon drifted back and made a great catch there. So 2 batters, 2 outs, both made by Dillon out in left field. And that's going to bring up Rick Marucci. Marucci representing Colonial. his first time up. There's a pitch by Harem, a little bit outside. So 2 nice plays by Caleb Dillon, representing Connellsville in left field for the 2 outs. Nice pitch by Harem. Marucci just a little bit out front. Marucci, and he's going to be followed by Nate Bricker. There's a shot down to third. That's to Shear. Nice play by Shear to retire the side. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Nationals in the bottom of the 4th inning. So after 4 complete innings of play, we're still locked up 1-1, the Americans and Nationals here on the South Union Township Sports Network, and we'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're entering the top of the 5th inning, and we're seeing our 5th pitcher today for the national team. It's going to be Dylan Bonner. Bonner comes in relief of Nate Bricker. And now batting, leading off this inning for the Americans, is Kyle Ridley from Connellsville. He takes a second pitch for a strike, 1-1 count. On deck will be number 5, Keaton Riley. He's going to see his first action of the day. The only change we can see defensively is Andino Vecchiola was taken out from first and put Garrett Myers at first. And now, nice play there by Zarenzi. So Zarenzi retires Ridley on a pop out to second base. As we mentioned, Garrett Myers defensively now playing first base. Here comes Keaton Riley representing Bell Vernon. He's going to be followed by Brant Bonadillo. So 1 out here. Bona facing his second batter just a little bit outside. So far the pitchers today for the Nationals have been Vecchiola, Myers, Zarenzi, Bricker, and now Bona in the 5th. Nice pitch by Bona, catches that outside corner. For the Americans, we've seen 3 pitchers. Saliba gave 2 good innings to the Americans. He was followed by Van Sickle, who pitched 1, and Harem, who pitched the last inning. There's a pitch from Bona. There's a shot out to left. Caleb Scott's going to track that down easily. Nice play by Caleb. Able to retire Riley on a fly out to left field. Good play by Caleb Scott.
Number 13, Brant Bonadillo.
Now batting is Brant Bonadillo. Bonadillo struck out his first time up and singled his second time up. Curveball by Bona a little high. Sorry, Bonadillo popped out his first time up. He flew out to right field and actually fouled out to the catcher his last time up. Strike there, 1-1 count now. 2 outs. We're in the top of the 5th inning. All locked up at 1, Americas and Nationals. Here's a pitch from Bona, just a little inside. Bonadillo, not real sure who's batting after him. There's going to be some changes. Every player has to play 1 inning. So I'm sure we're going to see some changes now that we're in the 5th inning of play. Nice block there by Petrish. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bonadillo. Here's the pitch by Bona. There's a shot, little nubber. It's going to bleed itself in there. Serezny has no play. So a little off the end of the bat single by Bonadio, and he's going to keep the inning alive. So Brant Bonadio with his first hit of the game. And that's going to bring up number 25, Max Godden. Godden, the right fielder, has struck out his first time up and walked his second time up. A little cue ball shot there by Bonadio to earn the 6th hit of the game for the Americans. Bona's first pitch a little inside. Godden representing Bell Vernon. On deck is John Harriman. There's another bleeder, but it's going to be tracked down there by Rick Marucci. So nice play by Marucci to get to that. And that's going to end the inning. So in the top of the 5th, there's no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base for the Americans. So after 4.5, we're still tied at 1 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
$50. Please make sure if you want to buy tickets, you come up and get them now.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We've got a good game here today. Bottom of the 5th inning. We've got the Americans and Nationals tied up 1-1. New pitcher for the Americans is Keaton Riley, representing Bell Vernon. Couple changes. We've got Tyler Rush catching now from Waynesburg. First baseman is going to be Brant Bonadio, second baseman. Can't really tell. Haven't seen the number yet. There's a shot there by Nate Bricker for a base hit. Right past the newly inserted third baseman, John Harum.
Number 18.
Nolan Sennett still at short. And that's going to be DJ Farkas, is going to be the second baseman now. So Farkas at second from Connellsville. Now batting is going to be Garrett Myers. Pickoff move over by Riley. Bricker able to get back easily. So Bricker now 2 for 2 on the day with his second hit. There's a pitch to Garrett Myers, strike. So let's set the defense here. As we mentioned, Tyler Rush behind the plate now. Keaton Riley on the mound, Bonadio at first, DJ Farkas at second, Nolan Sennett at short, John Harum at third. In left field now is Ben LeCarte. Playing center field is going to be Kyle Ridley. And still out in right field is Max Godden. Here's Myers with his first at bat. There's a shot right back to the pitcher. Riley makes a play, throws it to second. Easy turn by Sennett. So Myers batting for Vecchiola. Going to hit into a 1-6-3 double play. Bricker retired. The pitcher's best friend. Nice play there by Riley.
Number 1, Creed Potkoll.
So 1-6-3. Now batting is Creed Potkoll. He hit into a double play his first time up. Here's a pitch to Potkoll, strike. Potkoll hit into a 4-6-3 double play. So now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning, we're still at 1-1. Riley, nice curveball. Gets the call. Potkoll now in an 0-2 hole. 2 outs here. Bottom 5. Here's a pitch. Potko able to foul it off. Potko going to be followed by number 7. That's Caleb Scott. Scott has the catcher's equipment on, so it looks like he's going to move from left field to catcher this next inning of play. Here's a pitch to Potko. Outside. Nice block there by catcher Tyler Rush. As we mentioned, Waynesburg, 2 representatives in this game. Tyler Rush playing for the American team and Drew Miller playing for the national team. Here's a pitch to Potko. Right back at Riley. He makes another nice play defensively. Great inning there by Riley. He gets Potko 1-3. So in the bottom of the 5th, there's no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. So after 5 complete, it's the Americans and Nationals tied 1-1 here as we go into the top of the 6th inning on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Last 3 digits, 5, 4, 3, 1, 1.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Number 21, John Harrell.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the top of the 6th inning in a game that we thought might be pretty explosive, but it's actually been a pitcher's duel. We've got a 1-1 tie. Leading off for the Americans is going to be John Harriman. He's going to face the 6th pitcher of the day for the national team. It's going to be Jace Capolini. Capolini representing Smithfield Fairchance. And his catcher this inning is going to be Caleb Scott, who moved from left field to behind the plate. Other changes that we had defensively. Zimkowski re-enters the game at 3rd. Bricker's going to move to center field. And Marucci's still the same. Serezny's still the same at second base. And DJ Zimkowski's still at first. Miller in the right field. There's the breaking pitch by Capolini, just a little high. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Harem. Can't really tell who's on deck here for the American team yet. Can't get a number. Here's a pitch by Capolini, and tell you what, it almost killed DJ Farkas. I don't know how he even got out of the way of that ball. Holy smoke. Might have got him a little bit. Oh, wow. Yeah, didn't hit him flush. Looks like he's okay, but wow, that was a shot by Harriman. Farkas. Wow. He looks like he's going to be okay, trying to laugh it off, but that was pretty scary right there. Looks like it kind of nicked the batting helmet and caught him off the cheek before it hit the fence. Harem looking at him, making sure he's okay, but wow, pretty fortunate. Not so sure I'd be standing out there swinging a bat. We've seen a couple balls fouled off over there. There's a pitch to Harem. It's going to be strike 3. Now that's going to bring Farkas up to bat.
Up to bat, number 24, DJ Farkas.
Farkas, his first at bat of the game, came in to play second base. There's a pitch by Cappellini on the outside corner, strike 1. So Harem followed by Farkas. There's a breaking pitch by Cappellini, just a little high. So now 1 out. Harem with the strikeout. Farkas at bat. He's going to be followed by Tyler Rush, the catcher. Pitch a little high by Cappellini. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Farkas representing Connellsville. Connellsville second place in the Legion standings at this point. Uniontown 10-0. Connellsville 10-3. Uniontown, pretty busy schedule this week. Uniontown's got a doubleheader scheduled for tomorrow, completion on Tuesday, and a doubleheader scheduled for Friday prior to the playoffs starting next Monday. There's a little pop-up by Farkas to right field. Drew Miller able to camp underneath that, so Farkas is retired. Fly out to right field, and that's going to bring up Tyler Rush. Rush, one of 2 representatives from Waynesburg. Rush came in and caught the last inning. He's going to be followed by Ben Lacarte. There's Cappellini. Ball 1. Ball a little bit outside. Ball 2. Again, just a little bit high. Jace Cappellini, the 6th pitcher of the day for the Nationals. Got a 1-1 game. 7-inning tilt scheduled. And there's a strike now, 2-1. Cappellini now, 2-1. There's a pitch, breaking pitch, right back to Cappellini. Knocks it down. Is he going to be able to make the play? He does. Nice recovery there by Jace Cappellini to make a fine play to retire Rush 1-3. Beautiful recovery. So, in the top of the 6th inning, there's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Americans. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The score's still tied here, 1-1 on the South Union Township Sports Network, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Up the bat first for the national team is number 7, Caleb Scott.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. In a tie game, 1-1 leading off for the Nationals will be catcher Caleb Scott. He's going to face Keaton Riley, who's in for his 2nd inning of work for the American team. Here's a pitch to Scott a little bit inside. As we mentioned, Riley coming in for his 2nd inning of work. The Americans so far have thrown Saliba for 2, Van Sickle 1, Harem for 1, and now Riley in his 2nd inning of work. And he'll be done after this inning, but the Nationals are hoping that this will be it. If they can score a run here and shut the Americans down in the top of 7th for the win. Scott fouls that one off. Kind of caught him a little bit on his heel, on his left foot, trying to shake it off here a little bit. Scott now 1-2 count. He's going to be followed by, looks like, and there's strike 3. Scott going to be caught looking. That's going to be the first out of the inning. Now coming to bat is going to be number 18. I'm sorry, it's going to be Josh Zarensi. Zarensi takes the first pitch for a ball.
Batting now, Josh Sharensi, number 18.
Sharensi, his first plate appearance. A little bit high. Zarensi stays off of that pitch. Dylan Bonner on deck for the Nationals, trying to score a run and get out of here with a win. There's a fouled off by Zarensi. Josh playing second base, came in and pitched an inning for the Nationals here today, representing the Smithfield Fair Chance program. There's Zarensi. There's right back to Riley. Riley able to field his position quite well. That's actually the 3rd time the ball's been hit back to him. He's been able to make plays each time, so nice job there. He's going to retire him 1-3. So Zarensi out. That's going to bring up Dylan Bonner. Bonner struck out his only plate appearance in the 1st inning. Here's a pitch. It's going to hit him. Bonner going to reach base on a hit by pitch. That's the first batter to be plunked here today in this All-Star game. We've seen great pitching on both sides. That's going to put Bonner on. That's going to bring up DJ Zimkowski. Zimkowski flew out to left field his first time up.
Number 15, DJ Zimkowski.
So that's going to put Bonner at first. First baseman Brant Bonadillo is going to hold him. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Riley with a move, but nothing close. Bono not with a very big lead over there. Here's Riley. Here's the pitch, a little bit outside.
Oh, I know, no, I'm good.
Bono at first. As we said, 1-1 game. 4 hits by the Nationals, 6 hits by the Americans in this game. And as we mentioned, it's been a pitcher's duel. We thought we might see a ton of offense, but just hasn't happened that way. Bono back on the throw over. There's Zimkowski. He's going to be followed by Nate Zimkowski. Tyler Rush behind the dish for the Americans. And here's a pitch to DJ. Outside. Bona's going to take off. Is he going to make it? Yes, he does. Slides in safely. So the stolen base by Dylan Bona puts himself in scoring position for Zimkowski, looking for the big hit here. Haven't seen a whole lot of runs. Nationals only scored 1 run, and that was in the 2nd inning. The Americans scored their run in the top of the 3rd. There's an outside pitch, so Zimkowski's going to walk.
Up to bat, number 9, Nate Zimkowski.
So now 2 runners on for Nate Zimkowski. Nate had a big game the other day against Connellsville. Double and a triple. Looking to do the same thing here today. Drive in a couple runs, give his national squad the lead. Here's Riley. There's a pitch. Zimkowski takes a strike. It's only the 2nd walk we've seen in this entire game, so great pitching on both sides. 1 hit by pitch and 2 walks, that's it. Here's a pitch from Riley. Inside corner, just misses. Similar pitch to what he threw Zimkowski the last time up. Caught the inside corner, but that time just missed by a hair. Nate pretty much right on top of the plate. Sennett trying to keep Bona close out there. And that's going to hit Nate. So now all of a sudden Riley having a little control problem. 2 hit batters in this inning. We're going to have Joe Bonadillo come out and make sure his pitcher's okay. Talk to him a little bit, try to settle him down. So now all of a sudden bases are loaded, 2 outs. And that's going to bring up starting shortstop Nick Kumar. Nick flew out to center field his first time up, but hit a shot on a line. It was a nice play out there by Ben LeCarte in the 2nd inning. So now Kumar with the chance. They're going to leave Riley in. They're just going to go out and try to settle him down a little bit. 2 hit batters and a walk. Now all of a sudden the bases are loaded, but 2 outs. The Americans trying to get out of a jam here. Nick, as we mentioned, representing Uniontown. We've got Bona on 3rd. Zimkowski on 2nd. Zimkowski on 1st, and that pitch is a little outside by Riley. Tyler Rush, nice play there. And Nick been hitting the ball hard lately for Uniontown. There's a shot. Shortstop, Sennett going to make the play. Nice play by Nolan Sennett to retire the side. So 6-3, Kumar retired. And that's going to end the bottom of the 6th inning. So there's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base, 3 big men left on base here in this bottom of the 6th inning. So we're going to go to the top of the 7th. We're still tied 1-1 here. The Americans and Nationals on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network, the American Legion All-Star Game. New pitcher for the Nationals is going to be Willie Palmer from Smithfield Fairchance. His first batter he's going to face is Ben LeCarte. LeCarte leading off. Let's set the defense. Cappellini at third. Well, let's not. Let's hit the shortstop, Nick Kumar. Kumar with a nice play, able to retire Ben LeCarte. Throws over to Vecchiola, who checked back in at first base. So we have Vecchiola at first, Serezny at second, Nick Kumar at short, Jace Cappellini at third, Creed Potko in the outfield, Mike Petrock in center, Dylan Bonner in right, Caleb Scott behind the plate, Willie Palmer on the mound facing Jeremy Saliba. Saliba had a hit his first time up and was retired on a play back to Palmer at second base. There's a curveball. Saliba able to foul it off. So Saliba, he's going to be followed by Colin Flynn. Willie Palmer. Breaking ball just a bit high. 1-2 count now. As we mentioned, Saliba had a hit in the first inning. Retired 4 unassisted, but Palmer made an error, threw the ball over, but it did not cost anybody. That run did not score. Toby McKnight behind the plate. Supposed to be a 7-inning affair. Not sure if we'll go extras or not. Breaking pitch just down and away a little bit. Saliba thought about chasing, but stayed off of it. Nice play by Caleb Scott behind the dish. It's a pitch from Palmer. Right back to Palmer. Nice play. Takes his time, adjusts his hat, and still makes the play. Nice play by Willie Palmer for the second out of the inning. Quick reflexes saved that ball from going right back up the middle. That's going to bring up Colin Flynn. Flynn reached, as we mentioned, on a fielder's choice his first time up and flew out into foul territory. Jace Cappellini making a fine play on his second at bat. There's a curveball up high. Flynn going to be followed by Ridley. The pitch by Palmer just down and away a little bit. Flynn defensively playing left field. There's a foul off the screen. 2 balls, 1 strike. Flynn, 2 outs here. Top of the 7th, still a 1-1 game. Very well played. Only seen 2 errors in this game so far. That pitch is inside. Actually hits Colin Flynn on the comeback. He's okay. Took a little bit of the sting off hitting the wall back here. Caleb Scott going to take that ball out of play. Umpire Toby McKnight says, check that baby out before we put it back in play. Trying to make sure there's no damage off the new concrete behind the dish. Here's Palmer. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. Palmer trying to come back, get out of this inning, get his National League team to bat, trying to score a run with a walk-off win. Here's the payoff pitch to Flynn. Palmer backs off. There's the pitch. Strike 3, nice catch by Caleb Scott on the foul tip. So Willie Palmer able to come in with a 1-2-3 inning. And that's going to result in no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base here for the American team. We head to the bottom of the 7th with the Nationals coming up to bat, trying to earn a walk-off win against the Americans. We're tied at 1 here on the South Union Township Sports Network, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're entering the bottom of the 7th inning, still tied 1-1. New pitcher for the American team is Tyler Fry. Fry was a starting first baseman here today, but he's going to come in. He's going to be the 5th pitcher for the Americans. Saliba giving him 2 innings. Van Sickle 1, Harem 1, Riley 2, and Fry coming in for the bottom of the 7th inning. And we've just been informed that win, lose, or draw, this is going to be the last inning of the game. So leading off is number 8, Mike Petrock. Petrock going to be followed by Andino Vecchiola. The Nationals don't want to kiss their sister here today. They want to come off with a walk-off win. Game's been tied 1-1 since the 3rd inning. There's a shot by Petrock right at shortstop Keaton Riley.
The plate number 1, Andino Vecchiola.
So Petrock going to be retired. Shortstop unassisted. Here comes Andino Vecchiola. Vecchiola, he singled his first time up. Ball on the outside corner. No, called a strike. So Vecchiola down 0-1. Vecchiola singled the first time up, his only at bat in the 2nd inning. Pitched the first. Starting pitcher did a nice job. Nice catch there by Rush behind the plate. As we mentioned, Tyler Fry coming on for his 1st inning of work. Vecchiola going to be followed by, looks like number 1, Creed Potkel. And it is. Potkel's on deck. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Vecchiola. Here's a pitch by Fry. Vecchiola shot down to second. Nice play by Farkas. Farkas over to Bonadio. 2 down. Vecchiola retired 4-3.
Number 1, Creed Potkel.
So now Creed Potkel, the last chance for the Nationals. As we said, we've been informed that win, lose, or draw, this is going to be the last inning. Still 1 week of Legion play to go prior to the playoffs. Right now, Uniontown holds the first place lead, 10-0. Connellsville at 10-3. Belle Vernon 9-6. Smithfield Fairchance 7-5. Farmington 6-5. Colonial 3-5-7. Waynesburg 4-10. Carmichael's 0-14. The first 2 teams out of this section qualify for the Region 6 playoffs. And the first 2 teams also get a bye in the upcoming playoffs that start next Monday. One count now on Creed Potkel. Tyler Fry gets a sign. Deals. Strike. Good pitch by Fry. As we mentioned, great game so far here today, 1-1. The national team has only left 3 men on base, and that was in the last inning. The Americans have left 7 men on base in this contest. They've got 6 hits. Only 4 hits today for the Nationals. It's a pitch popped up by Creed Potko. It's going to be Keaton Riley making the catch. And that's going to do it for the game here today. Great played game. We saw some great baseball here today. Nice plays by both teams. Not a whole lot of scoring, but fantastic pitching by both. So this game's going to end in a 1-1 tie. So wrapping up for the bottom of the 7th inning, it was no runs on no hits, no errors, nobody left. 1-1 tie. The Americans with 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors. The Nationals 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. As we said, the Nationals left 3 men on base. The Americans left 7 men on base. So we really don't have a winner or loser, but we did see some great baseball here today. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and his staff. I'm Tony Hanula with Jerry Dupay, and this has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.